Hello everyone and welcome to Topaz. We'll begin this class with a deep breathing exercise. If everyone can stand up, make your way to the center of your mat, face the front of the room. With your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Arms down by your sides so the backs of your hands face the front. Exhale, tuck your chin down towards your chest. And on your inhale, slowly start to reach your arms all the way up overhead. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, slowly release your arms down, loud ha sound through your mouth. Inhale, reach straight up. Exhale, loud ha sound through your mouth as you bring your arms back down. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, loud ha sound each time on your exhales. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach all the way up, engage your core. Exhale. Last one in this set. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, slowly release your arms back down to your sides. Moving into our second set, this time making full circles on your exhales with your arms out to the side. Exhale, tuck your chin down towards your chest. And inhale, slowly start to reach your arms all the way up overhead, same as you did in the first set. This time on your exhale, tilt your head and neck back. Make big full circles with your arms. Flip your palms, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, open your chest and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach all the way up. Keep your stomach sucked in. Exhale, open your chest and shoulders. Last one in this set. Inhale, reach all the way up. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, opening your chest and shoulders, and then release your arms down to your sides. Keep your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Moving into half moon. Inhale your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, bump your hips to the left and round over to the right. Start to settle in here. Firmly press your palms together. Keep your arms strong and engaged. Keep your head centered between your biceps. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Square your hips and chest towards the front of your mat. Really engage through your core. Try not to round forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Really ground your feet into the mat. Sinking down towards the right a little bit more. Feel the crunch in your right side. The deep stretch down your left. Going as deep as you can here for the last few seconds. And then slowly come all the way back up to center. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, bump your hips to the right and round over to the left. Focus your gaze straight ahead. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Keep your arms strong and engaged. Really press your palms together. Sinking down deeper with each exhale. Feel the crunch in your left side, the deep stretch down your right side body. Firmly press your feet into the mat, really squeezing your inner thighs together. Sink down 1 more inch for the last few seconds on this side, going as deep as you can here. And then slowly come all the way back up to center. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine for a deep back bend. Bump your hips forward, hinge at the waist, and slowly start to lean back. Bring your arms back with you. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed. Sinking down 1 more inch. And then engage your abs as you slowly press all the way back up. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine for a forward bend. Bump your hips back, start to lean forward. Bring your arms with you. Lowering all the way down. Release your hands to the mat once you get there. Taking whatever movement feels good for you. You can pedal your feet a few times, right and left. Bend at both knees, squatting down. Or reaching for opposite elbows, rocking side to side for ragdoll. Warming up your bodies for class. And then wherever you are, reach for the backs of your heels, ankles or calf muscles, wherever your flexibility lies. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull. Pull your chest over your thighs, working your forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Going as deep as you can here. Once more, inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull, working your chest over your thighs, eventually working your forearms behind your calf muscles. And then slowly release, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Slowly start to rise up with a flat back, arms by your ears. Inhale, lengthen up once you get to the top. And then exhale, release your arms down to your sides. Moving into our awkward series, keep your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Inhale your arms up overhead for awkward one. Roll your shoulders back and down, and exhale, sit back into the chair. Sink down to your max right away. Lengthen up through your fingertips, shift your gaze all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down, keep your chest lifted. Really engage through your core, suck your stomach all the way in. Squeezing your inner thighs together, press the weight back in your heels. Sink your glutes down 1 more inch, going to your max for the last few seconds. And then slowly rise all the way back up. Exhale your arms straight down in front with your palms facing the mat. Roll your shoulders back and down for awkward 2. And exhale, sit back into the chair. Sink down to your max right away. Keep your chest lifted, chin up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sink your glutes down 1 more inch. Press the weight back in your heels. Engaging your core. Try to work your thighs parallel with the mat. And then slowly come all the way back up. Separate your feet hip-width distance apart. Keep your arms where they are. Come up high onto your toes. Roll your shoulders back and down. And for awkward 3, on your exhale, slowly start to bend through your knees. Stay high on your toes. Act as if you're sliding your back down the wall behind you. Coming up higher onto your toes, the more you bend through your knees. Keep your chest and chin lifted. Engaging your core, suck your stomach in. Continue to sink down even lower. Hanging on, last 3. 2, come higher onto your toes. Sink down 1 more inch. 1, slowly come all the way back up. Release your arms down to your sides, heels down to the mat. Moving into eagle. With your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Inhale your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left. Interlace your arms like rope. Pull back and down on your shoulders and sit down into the chair. You can stay here if you'd like, or advance by taking your right leg up and over your left, wrapping your toes behind your calf muscle. Try not to round forward. Really pull your shoulders back and down. Continue to lift up through your elbows. Sink your glutes back and down. Press the weight in your heel or heels. Engaging your core to help with your posture. Sink down 1 more inch. And then slowly come all the way back up. Inhale your arms up all the way overhead. This time swing your left arm underneath your right. Interlace your arms like rope. Pull back and down on your shoulders and sit down into the chair. If you advanced on your first side, go ahead and take your left leg up and over your right, wrapping your toes behind your calf muscle. Keep your knees and elbows in line in front of you. Try not to round forward. Really lengthen your spine all the way up. Still sinking your glutes back and down. Press the weight in your heel or heels. Continue to lift your elbows up just a little bit further, engaging your core to help with your posture and your balance. Sinking down just a little bit further here. And then slowly come all the way back up. Inhale your arms up overhead, palms touch. And exhale, release your arms down to your sides. Grabbing a quick sip of water if you'd like, taking small sips on your water. wiping your eyes if needed. We'll continue our balancing series with strong wind. With your feet together, shift the weight into your left foot. Bend up at your right knee. Flex your right foot back towards your face and actively lift your thigh up into your hand. Little to no weight from your hand pressing down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Gazing at a point straight ahead. Building the range of motion in your lifted leg and the stamina in your standing leg. Keep your core engaged. Continue to lengthen your spine all the way up. Keep your standing leg straight and strong. Really ground your left foot into the mat. Lift your thigh up just a little bit further, going to your max here. And then slowly release your right foot to the mat. Switching sides, shift the weight into your left foot. Shift the weight into your right foot. Bend up at your left knee. Flex your foot back towards your face. Placing your left hand on top of your thigh and actively lifting your thigh up into your hand. Keep your shoulders rolled back and down. Keep a long spine, standing up tall. Keep your standing leg straight and strong. Building the stamina in your standing leg and the active range of motion in your lifted leg. Keep your left foot flexed back towards your face. Actively lifting your thigh up into your hand. Lifting up just a little bit further for the last few seconds here. And then gently release your left foot to the mat. Shift the weight back into your left foot, getting ready for standing forehead to knee. Bend up at your right. You're more than welcome to hold a second set of strong wind if you'd like. Or if you have your balance, reach for your heel, extending your foot straight out in front of you. Eventually working your forearms beneath your calf. Working your forehead down towards your knee. If you fall, now jump right back in. Try to keep both legs straight and strong. Keep your right foot flexed back towards your face. Going where your practice takes you, going deeper into this with each class you take. Really ground your left foot into the mat. Try to work your forehead down towards your knee, not your leg up towards your forehead. If you fall, now jump in one last time here for the last few seconds. Staying strong. And then slowly release your right foot to the mat, switching sides. Shift the weight into your right foot, bend up at your left knee, holding strong wind if you'd like, or reaching for your heel, extending your left foot straight out in front of you. Eventually working your forearms beneath your calf muscle, working your forehead down towards your knee. Keep your left foot flexed back towards your face. Both legs are straight and strong. If you've fallen out, jump in one last time here. And then slowly release your foot to the mat. Getting ready with a quick counter back bend. Step your feet hip-width distance apart. Place your hands like you're placing them in your back pocket. Press your hips forward and start to lean your head and neck back. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed. And then engage your abs as you slowly press all the way back up. Getting ready for standing bow. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bring your elbow to your side. Bring your right elbow to your side with your palm facing out. Bend up at your right knee, reaching for the inside arch of your foot. Inhale your left arm up and exhale, kick your foot into your hand. Up and out, away from your body. We'll hold this pose for a full 45 seconds. If you've fallen out, jump in. You have plenty of time. Challenging your practice to go deeper with each class you take. Square your hips down towards the mat, opening your chest towards the front of the room. Continue to lengthen out through your left fingertips, kicking up higher with your right foot. Kicking your foot up and out away from your body. Engaging your glutes. Keep your standing legs straight and strong. We're halfway there. Really pushing your practice. If you've fallen out, jump in one last time. And then gently release your right foot to the mat, switching sides. Shift the weight into your right foot. Bring your left elbow to your side with your palm facing out. Reach for the inside arch of your left foot. Inhale your right arm up and exhale, kick your foot into your hand. We'll hold this side for 45 seconds as well, going where your practice takes you. If you've fallen out, jump in. You've got plenty of time. Really ground your right foot into the mat, kicking your foot up and out away from your body. Continue to lengthen through your right fingertips, shifting your gaze past your hand. Focusing on a point straight ahead. Squaring your hips down towards the mat, opening your chest towards the front of the room. If you've fallen out, jump in one last time. You can do this. Really pushing your practice here. And then slowly release your foot to the mat. For a quick shoulder roll, roll your shoulders forward a few times. And then roll your shoulders backwards a few times. And then step to the back of your mat for balancing stick. With your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Inhale your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your index finger. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And with your left foot, take a big step across your mat. Hinge forward at the waist, extending your right leg back behind you. Your body should be in the shape of a capital T. Keep your arms strong and engaged with your biceps right by your ears. Slight gaze down towards your mat. Square your hips and chest down. Both legs are straight and strong, pointing your toes towards the back wall. Engage your core and sink down one more inch. Last 3, 2, 1. Step all the way back to the back of your mat. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. This time, take a big step forward with your right foot. Hinge forward at the waist and extend your left leg back behind you this time. Square your hips and chest down towards the mat. Really press your palms together to engage your arms. Keep them right by your ears. Stretching out your spine. Both legs are straight and strong. Sinking down just a little bit further here for the last 3, 2. You can do this. 1. Slowly come all the way back up. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And exhale, release your arms down to your side. Step up to the top of your mat, getting ready for triangle. Take a quarter turn towards the right side of your room. Inhale your arms up overhead, palms touch. Take a big step across your mat with your right foot. Arms out parallel with the mat. Turn your right toe towards the back wall. Left toe slightly in and sink into your lunge. Bring your right wrist to the inside of your right knee and extend your left arm up. Settling in here, finding good form. Not letting your knee drift over your ankle. If it is, just take your foot and slightly step it out a little bit further. Continue to actively lengthen up through your left fingertips. Shift your gaze towards the ceiling. Work your front thigh, work your right thigh parallel with the mat. Left leg straight and strong. Really ground your feet into the mat. Slightly tucking in your tailbone. Engaging your core, not collapsing your weight. Sink down one more inch on this side. Go to your max. Then come back to center. Turn your right toes in, left toes towards the front of the room. Sink into your lunge and then bring your left wrist to the inside of your left knee. Extend your right arm up. You can slightly press your wrist against your knee to open your hips. Slightly tuck in your tailbone. Grounding your feet into the mat, not letting your knee drift over your ankle. If it is, just take your foot and slightly step it out. Keep your right leg straight and strong. Left thigh parallel with the mat. Engage your core, not collapsing your weight. Continue to lengthen up through your right fingertips. Shift your gaze all the way up and sink down one more inch. Stay strong. Last few seconds. You can do this. Holding on. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way back to center. Turn your toes in, pigeon toed, turning them slightly in. Getting ready for a wide-legged forward fold. Bump your hips back and slowly start to hinge forward. Releasing your arms once you get there. Rocking side to side if you'd like. And then reaching for the outside edges of your feet. Walk your hands all the way to the right side. Feel a deep stretch down the right side of your body. Walk your hands all the way to the left. Feel the deep stretch down the left side of your body. Come back to center and then reach for the outside edges of your feet. Ankles or calves going wherever your flexibility lies. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull the crown of your head towards your mat. Try to keep both legs straight and strong, pressing the weight into the balls of your feet. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull. Really use your biceps to pull your upper body forward. Once more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Going as deep as you can here. Really pushing your practice. Then bring your arms out to the side and slowly rise all the way up with a flat back. Inhale your arms up overhead. Step your right foot to meet the left. And then release your arms down to your side. Take a quarter turn so you're standing facing the front of the room. Step back to the center of your mat. We'll continue with our last standing pose before you go all the way down to the mat. For tree, shift the weight into your left foot. Bend up at your right knee. Bring your foot to the top of your left hip crease. Point your knee down. Once you have your balance, bring your hands to heart and center. If you're still working on your balance and flexibility, you're more than welcome to place your foot on your inner ankle, using your foot as a kickstand. Place your foot on your inner thigh, just not placing any direct weight on your knee. If you'd like to go further into this, you can extend up through your arms, challenging your balance even more. Continue to press your hips forward. Lengthen your spine all the way up. If you've fallen out, jump in one last time. Keep your standing legs straight and strong. Then slowly release your right foot to the mat, shaking out your legs. Then shift the weight into your right foot. Bend up at your left knee, going wherever you went on the first side. Once you have your balance, bring your hands to heart and center. Challenge yourselves a little more if you'd like by extending your arms all the way up. Shift your gaze between your fingertips. Let your knee point down as you continue to press your hips forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. Keep a long spine, standing up nice and tall. Ground your left foot into the mat. If you've fallen out, jump in one last time here. Pushing your practice. And then slowly release your left foot to the mat, shaking out your legs. And then make your way all the way down to your mat, lying on your back for Shavasana. You can grab another small sip of water if you'd like on your way down. Wipe your eyes, always taking small sips on your water throughout each transition. Getting ready for leg lifts. Flex both feet back towards your face with your arms by your sides, palms facing the mat. Engage your right foot, lifting it off the mat just a few inches. And inhale, slowly lift your leg all the way up without bending your knee. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Hover 2 inches. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Keep a strong leg straight and strong. Keep your foot flexed back. Exhale, slowly lower, hover and hold. Inhale, slowly lift, slow and control. Exhale, slowly lower, hover. Inhale, lift, really ground your lower spine into the mat. Exhale, slowly lower, hover and hold. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your right foot to the mat, switching legs. Still keep both feet flexed back towards your face. Engage your left leg off the mat, hovering it just a few inches. And then inhale, lift up as high as you can without bending your knee. Exhale, slowly lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep your legs straight and strong. Inhale, lift, not using any momentum. Exhale, slowly lower, ground your lower spine into the mat, engaging your abdominals. Last one on this side. Inhale, lift as high as you can without bending your knee. Exhale, slowly lower down, hover and hold. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your left leg to the mat. Deep inhale through your nose. Deep exhale out through your nose. Getting ready for double leg lifts. Flex both feet back towards your face with your feet together, toes and ankles touch. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, lifting your shoulders off the mat just a few inches. And inhale, lift your feet, both feet off the mat, not bending your knees. Exhale, slowly lower both feet back down to the mat, hover and hold. Keep your feet flexed back. Inhale, lift, not using any momentum. Exhale, slowly lower, slow and controlled, hover. Last one, best one yet. Inhale, slowly lift all the way. Keep your feet flexed back. Ground your lower spine into the mat. Exhale, slowly lower, slow and controlled, slowest one yet. Hover and hold for 3, 2, engage your abs, hover. 1, slowly release. Releasing your legs down to the mat. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. Getting ready for bridge. Bend up at your knees, slide your heels as close to your glutes as you can. With your arms down by your sides, palms facing the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up as high as you can. Stretching out your abdominals. Really engage your glutes, not letting your knees flare in or out. You can come up higher onto your toes if you'd like to go further into this pose. Or rock onto one shoulder and then the other, interlacing your hands behind your back, coming up higher onto your shoulder blades. Pressing up 1 more inch for the last few seconds here, going to your max right away. And then exhale, slowly lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest, reaching for opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists, going where your flexibility lies. And then gently release your legs down the mat. Getting ready for floor spine twist. Bend up at your right knee. Keep your left leg extended out. Tuck your toes beneath your left knee and lower your right knee all the way down to the left side. Inhale your right arm up and exhale, twist, gazing past your right fingertips. The goal of this pose is to keep your knee down the entire time. Your shoulder will start to work itself. You can use your hand to press your knee down to make sure that it stays there. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, twist. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen only as much as your natural breath will allow. And exhale, twist, going as deep as you can here. Come back to center, switching sides. Bend up at your left knee, tuck your toes. Bring your left knee all the way down to the right side until it's lowered down onto the mat. Inhale your left arm up and exhale, twist. Shift your gaze past your left fingertips. Again, the goal of this is to keep your knee down the entire time. You can use your right hand to reinforce that it stays down. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Going deeper with each exhale. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen just as much as your natural breath will allow. Exhale, twist. Going as deep as you can here for this last one. And then slowly release your left leg out. Lying in Shavasana. Take a deep inhale, expand your stomach. And a deep exhale. Getting ready for a sit-up to forward fold. Flex your feet back towards your face. Inhale your arms up overhead, suck your stomach in, and exhale, shoot straight up. Double exhale, reaching for your feet. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull, going deeper with each exhale. You can always use a small towel if needed to wrap around your feet and go deeper into this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. And then slowly round up 1 vertebrae at a time, head and neck coming up last to prevent from getting dizzy. Rolling onto your stomach, head towards the front of the room, feet towards the back. Getting ready for Cobra. Place your hands beneath your shoulders with your elbows tight to your side body. Feet flat into the mat. Exhale to prepare. And inhale, lift your chest straight off the mat. Once your chest is lifted, slightly lift your fingertips off the mat as well. Continue to keep your feet down on the mat. Engaging your back. Really squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Lifting your chest up 1 more inch. Keep your feet down. Engage your glutes. Exhale, slowly release your right ear to the mat. Arms down by your sides. Getting ready for full locust. Flip your palms so your palms are facing the mat. Bring your chin to the center. Exhale to prepare and inhale, shoot straight up, lifting your hands and your feet off the mat. Pulling your shoulder blades back together behind you. Relaxing your neck, trying not to look too far up. Squeezing your glutes, squeeze your legs together. Continue to lift your chest up 1 more inch. Going to your max for the last few seconds. Exhale, slowly release your left ear to the mat. Arms down by your side. Getting ready for floor bow. Bend up at your knees. Reach for your feet. Exhale to prepare and inhale, lift straight up. It's okay if you're rocking side to side. That just means you're breathing. Trying to rest here on the soft part of your belly. Continue to kick your feet up and away from your body. Not holding your breath here. Kicking up just a little bit further for the last 3. 2, kick up 1 more inch. 1, slowly release your right ear on the mat. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Make a fist beneath your chest with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Come up onto your knees, bring your knees beneath your hips, curl your toes under, and press your hips up and back for dolphin. Your body should be in the shape of an upside down V. Continue to press your chest back towards your thighs, working your heels closer to the mat, relaxing your head and neck, building shoulder strength here. Pressing your hips up and back, keep your stomach sucked in. We're halfway there. Try to work your feet closer to the mat. You can walk your toes in a little bit further towards your arms. Really ground your forearms into the mat. Pressing the mat away from you. Continue to press your chest back towards your thighs. Going as deep as you can here. And then slowly release your knees down to the mat. Releasing into tabletop with your wrists just below your shoulders. Knees just below your hips. Getting ready for cat and cow. For cow and cat. Starting with cow. Drop your belly down. Inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, rounding over for cat. Tucking your chin towards your chest. Releasing all the air on your exhales. Inhale, belly down, chin up. Exhale, rounding forward, rounding your spine. Suck your stomach all the way in. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Placing the tops of your feet into your mat. And then slowly release back into a neutral spine. Bring your big toes together, separate your knees. Start to reach your arms forward for child's pose. Pressing your glutes back on your heels. Just relax your forehead down on the mat. Continue to lengthen through your fingertips as you roll your shoulders back and down. Trying to keep a flat spine. Working your glutes down closer towards your heels as you continue to reach forward through your fingertips. Inch your fingertips down the mat just 1 more inch, going to your max here. Then slowly drag your fingertips beneath your shoulders, rounding up 1 vertebrae at a time. Head and neck coming up last to prevent from getting dizzy. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Getting ready for separate leg stretch. Bring your left foot to your inner thigh. With your right foot extended out, flex your foot back towards your face. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, reaching for your right foot. Pulling your chest over your thigh. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull. Pulling yourself closer down to your leg. Try to work the back of your knee down flat onto the mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull. Going as deep as you can here. And then slowly rounding up, switching sides. Bring your right foot into your inner left thigh. Extend your left leg out. Flex your foot back towards your face. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, reach for your left foot. You can always use a small towel if needed. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull. Pulling your chest over your thigh, working your forehead down towards your knee. Last one here, go as deep as you can, take advantage of the warmth. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Really use your biceps to pull your upper body forward. And then slowly rounding up one vertebrae at a time, head and neck coming up last. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Getting ready for intense west stretch. Flex your feet back towards your face. Rock side to side so you're seated only on your sit bones. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, reach for your big toes with your middle and index finger. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Going as deep as you can here. Feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Keep your feet flexed back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Last one, going as deep as you can. Best one yet. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull. Release all the air on your exhales as you continue to pull your upper body forward. And then slowly rounding up, one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck coming up last. Getting ready for camel. Come up high onto your knees. Separate your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Place your hands like you're placing them in your back pocket. Press your hips forward and start to lean your head and neck back. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed. If you can see halfway down the wall behind you, go ahead and reach for your feet. Reaching for your heels. Continue to arch your spine. Slowly bring your hands back to the base of your spine. Getting ready for rabbit. Bring your feet together. Toes and ankles touch. Sit your glutes back onto your heels. Slide your hands down towards your heels with your thumbs on the outside. Exhale, tuck your chin down towards your chest. For rabbit, start to press your glutes up. Continue to press your feet flat on the mat. Stretching out your lower spine. Building into this pose with each class you take. Barely grazing the crown of your head down on the mat. Little to no weight. Lifting your hips up 1 more inch as you continue to press your feet down. And then slowly rounding up one vertebrae at a time, head and neck coming up last to prevent from getting dizzy. Extending your legs straight out in front of you. Getting ready for seated spine twist. Bend up at both knees. Bring your right foot down. Step your left foot over. Bring your left arm to the base of your spine. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale, twist. Twisting your upper body towards the mural side of the room. Shift your gaze towards the back wall. Keep your shoulder rolled back and down. Pressing your hand flat on the mat. Now coming up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, twist. Going deeper with each exhale. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Slowly come back to center. Switching sides. Bend up at both knees. Lower your left knee down. Step your right foot across. Bring your right hand to the base of your spine. Inhale your left arm up. And exhale, twist. Hooking your elbow onto your knee. As you twist your torso to the other side of the room. Opening your chest. Shift your gaze back towards the back wall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Pulling your chest open to the side. Once more. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Going as deep as you can here. And then slowly release, come back to center. Extend both legs out in front of you. Lie on your back for Shavasana. Heels touch, toes flare out. Arms down by your sides with your palms facing up. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Getting ready for our last sit up to forward fold. Flex your feet back towards your face. Inhale your arms up overhead, suck your stomach in. And exhale, shoot straight up. Double exhale, reach for your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Going as deep as you can here. And then slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck coming up last to prevent from getting dizzy. Lying all the way back for the final Shavasana. Heels touch, toes flare out. Arms by your sides, palms face up. Flutter your eyes closed if you'd like. Take a deep inhale, expand your stomach. And a deep exhale, release all the air out through your mouth, letting your stomach collapse in as you melt into your mat. Finding stillness. Allow your mind to clear and all distractions to pass you by. You're more than welcome to lie in your final Shavasana for as long as you would like. Always being mindful of others, keeping the yoga room quiet before, during, and after class. Take a moment to thank yourselves for practicing today. Thank you all for allowing me to practice with you. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. That was 30 minutes too fast.